'cause you know what you saw now.
Okay, so this morning, today I got Jumma today, but what I'm gonna do this morning is I'm going to try to fix my whiteboard on this wall, because I don't use my whiteboard enough. Even though I have a whiteboard, I don't use it enough. It's just in a really inconvenient spot right now, and this spot will just be really convenient, because when I come up the staircase into my room, like, there's a whiteboard right there and I can just work off it, and it's like, you know, it's just you know, like, whatever I need to do will be on that wall. And I remember one of my very good friends told me that using a whiteboard is very, very important. Like, you don't need to write what you need to do. Say, for example, now a lot of people use their whiteboards to write in goals, like long-term goals that they want to achieve. For example, finish the essay, for example, and that's perfect. Like, you can do that. Like, if it works for you, works for you. That's one thing I like talking about, like the fact that if it works for you, it works for you. It doesn't necessarily mean it'll work for everyone, but if it works for you, it works for you. However, like, one of my friends was telling me, and I'm gonna try putting this into practice to see if it works for me, is instead of writing finish that essay, write a list of how you're gonna finish that essay. For example, write the first paragraph about X, Y, and Z, write the second paragraph about X, Y, and Z, and slowly work through that list until you reach the end goal. And apparently that's like way better, way more efficient to do. And I completely agree with that. Like, it kind of makes sense to do that, because that way you're chipping away at it rather than you're trying to eat the whole pie. You're trying to eat it by slice until you get to the end. If you ever get kind of stuck, just make a list. You don't need a whiteboard for this. You can make a mental list. You can make a list on a piece of paper with a pencil and pen or whatever. Just make a list and then just work through that list. If you're like me and you're very, I used to think I was very organized, but I'm not. I don't think I am. I need to get more organized. Okay, mission accomplished. Mission finally accomplished. This is gonna be so good for me now, because when I just come up the stairs, it's gonna be like, hey, you've got stuff to do, Zamil. You've got stuff to do. Like, stressing yourself out over things is not like, I mean, it happens, you know, people get stressed, but you have to kind of break that pattern. You kind of have to figure out a way to get over it, and it's hard for different people. Like, it's different for different people as well. It's just, you just have to find a way, and I guess that's my way of like doing it, making a list and sorting everything out, knowing exactly what I need to do. That it's like, it's in front of me now. I can read a list of it rather than me picking my brain, being like, what do I have to do, what do I have to do, what. Now I have a list.
Outside with your nose, with your guns out. On the south, what you want, what you wanna see. I'm now what you go, what you wanna be.
Yeah, so it's now almost 12. Gonna have to leave for Jumma soon. Finished annotating the 2-minute script. It's part of like for some coursework I have to do. Ever since I put the board up, been feeling a bit more organized. I think it's more about the feeling of being organized rather than actually being. I don't know, but I've got a lot of work done, like, in terms of that for now. So I just kind of felt like I was kind of not falling off, but just not focusing that much on uni, and I kind of really need to do that, because there's a lot of stuff to learn from uni, and I'm definitely getting back on track. I hope getting back on track.
Say what you do when you found out. No more fucking, no more sound, no more shots now. Take it back from me, bring it back for me. My love.
Just got home from Jumma. It's about 2 o'clock almost, and I just want to show you guys, like, how quickly the weather can change in England. Let me just show you. As you can see, that's a huge rain cloud. Just overcast pretty much. Just a bit of, you know, sky there, but mainly cloudy on this side over here. The beautiful blue skies in the air. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Theoretically, scientifically, it probably does make sense. But seriously, England, what's going on?
My love, my sunshine. Take it back for me, bring it back for me. My love, sunshine.
I do this really stupid thing where when I get a time lapse, I completely forgot I put a time lapse on, and it's really annoying because when I come back, my strongest battery is completely out of juice. So that last time lapse probably lasted like 45 minutes, but I'm not gonna put the whole 45 minutes, of course. And I also have to make 3 calls today, which is another extra 3 things I need to do. If you're a gamer, you'd understand this feeling, like, especially if you like games like RPG games, like when you're in the midst of a storyline and then you kind of have to stop in the middle of the storyline to continue with life, I guess, and then you always think about what's gonna happen in the story, like in your day-to-day activity. play it, but I know I can't. I shouldn't, because I have to get so much work done.
Questions for the Q&A.
One of my friends, you've seen him in the vlog before, he's like taken over the vlog a couple times. He actually went and took my camera and then put loads of questions into it for the next Q&A. And I don't really do Q&As on Saturday. I used to do it on Saturdays, but I don't do it anymore. But I'm going to be answering like a few of the questions he asked on the video.
Question 1. Can I touch your beard?
Yes, of course. You can touch my beard, but you can't fondle my beard. That's different. You can touch it, you can just do that. You can't put your fingers through it. No.
Is it cool being Zamil?
I guess it's okay. Yeah, it's great. I feel like I'm very blessed for what I have. Like, I have a home. I live in a home. I have a bed to sleep in. I can hear. I can smell. I can taste. I can speak. I can see. I pretty much have every blessing known in the book, I think. Like, I hope. And yeah, it's really nice being Zamil, because like, honestly, I'm really blessed to have everything I have, to be honest. I just got really deep.
Can you stop following me? What is your favorite YouTube video?
My favorite YouTube video, it's actually really weird, because this video was the reason I started YouTube initially. Now obviously it's not like, it doesn't sort of dictate my decisions from this point onwards, but it was the video that I was like, yo, I want to make one of these as well. And this was, I watched this video when I was 7 or 8, I think, and please do take into account that I was a different, I used to like different things on YouTube back in the day. It was this WWE, you know, I'll just show you.
Okay, it's party time. Party time. Ah, doo-doo-doo. Oh, people are gonna be here any minute, so. What the hell is that? It's a dildo.
So maybe it's not the greatest video, but like it is my favorite video, because it just brings back so many memories of like that time period of when I started doing, or like trying to do YouTube videos. And back then it wasn't like, hey, I want to be a YouTuber. It was just like, oh, let's upload it. Oh, and then you send the link to your friend. You're like, oh my god, let's watch it now. And back in the day, you couldn't really even send a link to them. They call you over to their house, and then you click the link and you see the YouTube video pop up, and you're like, whoa, that's us. But then it's really bad quality.
Show me the first video you made and put it up on YouTube now.
Well, the first video I made and put on YouTube. Okay.
And today we're gonna have show and tell. The headmaster's dead body. That's the end of our show.
With that video, I don't know how much of that I'm gonna put into the video, but hopefully it's not too much, because I was like 7, 8 years old at that time. But that's the end of the vlog. Today has been quite a indoorsy day. Like, I wasn't outside today at all. I think I don't even go into my garden. Okay, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Feel so alone now, can't see you now. I put nails with your soul, with your old mister. I'll say what you